It would have seemed that 2023 would have been a picnic if you had gone back in time to, say, 2022. Unending political unrest, 3 prime ministers, one of whom lasted more than a year, a crisis within the monarchy, and war in Europe, characterized the eventful year of 2022. After all that, you'd think 2023 would be a rather calm year. No, that's hilarious. The year 2023 has been a veritable greatest hits of terrible years, what with the energy crisis and the reappearance of some old favorites like swine flu from 2008 and Big Brother and Girls Aloud. After 7 years away, during which he wrote a memoir and put on weight, as Kay Burley so eloquently put it on Sky News, David Cameron was appointed Foreign Secretary after deciding he hadn't done nearly enough harm following Brexit. For the most part, the last 12 months have been challenging. We have had to deal with a great deal of disorder, confusion, and uncertainty, and it doesn't appear like this will be changing anytime soon. We take stock of 2023 as a whole, the good, the terrible, and the downright ugly. As we near the end of the year, the quicker, the better, in my opinion. You better buckle up because this ride is going to be rough. Truthfully, after Prince Harry's tone setting in January, we should have anticipated that this year would be challenging. After the shocking Harry and Meghan documentary, you would think the royal family had nothing more to reveal. Instead of spilling the beans on royal family life, Harry's biography smashed the gilded teapot. The purported physical altercation between Prince William and Meghan Markle, which included a chilly relationship with his father, King Charles, and stepmother, Queen Camilla, was what really got the tabloids talking. Rip, dog bull. Spare is a memoir that will stay with us forever because to its horrifying revelations, such as Harry's coke-snorting shooting parties, field shagging, kill count, and interminable tales of his frostbitten todger. By the same token, the awards season was well underway, and although there was no the slap to top it, there was Angela Bassett did the thing, which was every bit as excruciating to behold. Ariana DeBose gave a performance of Sisters Are Doing It for Themselves during this year's BAFTA ceremony, which featured a breathless rap tribute to the female contenders. It was a weird rendition, to say the least. Memes abound as a result, and DeBose quickly distanced herself from social media in an effort to overcome the humiliation. Meanwhile, Matt Hancock's shameful attempt to transform himself from the worst health secretary of all time into a low-class reality star was thwarted when it came to light that he had divulged his personal WhatsApp messages to the journalist who had written his memoir, Pandemic Diaries, which, by the way, bombed. We could argue that watching him get pummeling in the face on Celebrity SAS Who Dares Wins was just as entertaining as watching him forsake his people to eat kangaroo and us on I'm a Celeb last year, but this was his just desserts. Meanwhile, in unrelated political news, Jacinda Ardern shocked everyone by resigning as Prime Minister, saying she no longer had enough in the tank to handle the responsibilities of the position. A few weeks later, Nicola Sturgeon also resigned from the SNP, citing fatigue, which prompted a long overdue discussion about the matter. When you want to escape reality TV, Gwyneth Paltrow's outrageous courtroom drama is the way to go. After a Utah jury found her not guilty of causing the long-lasting damage to retired optometrist Terry Sanderson in a skiing mishap in 2016, the Oscar winner leaned in to whisper something into his ear as she left the courtroom. The health expert greeted Sanderson with a wished him well, sounding both icy and menacing. Suddenly, spring arrived, riding high on the coattails of the platitubes and the statty fumes. The coronash was the site of the coronation, which the world witnessed but only after King Charles III was seen having a tantrum in his carriage. Prince Harry made a short appearance, but he left a lasting impression on everyone. But the spotlight was truly on Prince Louis, who was seen yelling from the balcony of Buckingham Palace, "Moot." The true spring story, the developing crisis on this morning involving the estrangement of best friends Holly Willoughby and Philip Schofield, dwarfed all this majestic splendor. When Schof finally came clean about his affair with a younger runner and left this morning after 20 years, the rumors began to boil over. During a string of uncomfortable television interviews, Schof attempted to salvage the situation by saying the connection was unwise